I've got wings and boobies.
She's literally
me.
just staring at the camera. How are we competing against that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
competing against that.
I mean, we can't. For the rest of your life.
with the Dark Knight.
Can I do this or what?
Yeah.
One movie is Goodfellas. Okay.
Oh, we have to
Before.
choose one of the four. Hold on a second.
Listen.
It's
one
set
is
up. Stop
Goodfellas.
interrupting
Don't
her.
interrupt
Want me
Liz,
to
guys.
mute them all, Liz? I
All of
can.
you guys be quiet right now.
Oh my
He's trying to talk,
God.
okay? Do not.
Okay, one is-
Oh, hang on
one
a
is-
second. We got a phone call.
He's trying-
Oh, sorry.
So, how did you get the link to get in the Zoom room? This is Liz. No?
It's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter?
Yes.
Twitter.
You know what? I might have shared the wrong link.
You want me?
John, are you there?
Wait, what's the little
What's
baby
up?
in the right-hand corner?
We can't hear
John, you're tripping me out, bro.
Man, looks like you just snorted some coke.
Oh, shit.
No! What? Man,
What
check it
is
out.
going
It's on the ground. Oh, wait, now some chicks on him. No, some dudes on him.
What is going on?
Wait. Oh, they're doing CPR. John! John's doing it. Get his ass back alive, dude.
Got
Where
eight.
we are? Where? Oh, there goes John.
Wait, where are we
Love
frozen?
John. Where'd John go?
Hey, John. Restaurant wearing that.
On like
If I was a
10,
woman.
10 of your monitors, you got.
What is she saying?
Wow. Wow. This is great. This is content. I don't know why we only have 11.
Hey, John, hang out with us, man. You know?
Yeah.
There he is. He's there. Hey, John, what's up, dog? How you been? Do it
Oh, here
again?
we go again.
That's where I put the Zoom link. I meant to.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
shit.
Hold on.
Yeah! He's
This
pooping.
is great. Look at it. Shit away,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, no, he has. Hey, when you gotta go to, he must have had Maria's.
I can't see the restaurant. Bye, John.
And a championship semi finals. Fuck this shit, man. I'm gonna cut this shit off. All right.
We'll get there. All
Yeah,
right,
we'll
next,
take care of Jim. We gotta take care of Jim.
we got the
You know what-
ugliest Bert and Ernie I've ever seen in my life. What the hell is
Oh.
that?
Oh my god.
Kind of looks like Ray.
Right, that's
Sorry.
I mean,
I don't have a filter. I'm sorry. You
one?
guys gonna put shit like
Is that-
Barney, what's up? It's John. Oh fuck!
Oh,
John,
no. John got it.
God, no!
John.
John
John.
He's getting in a coffin? What is he getting in?
And we didn't get. What's that sound? What is that sound, horse?
It's this sound.
You sure you don't want to tell them about your pediatric hemorrhoid?
What's John doing? Wait, I gotta watch John on the picture. Hey, Joe, Joe Barney. Joe,
Oh, John's
You
in.
can get
What?
Barney, throw it up now.
John's throwing
John.
up.
That was horse yesterday. That was horse yesterday after eating meatballs from 7-Eleven.
That's what a Zoom bomber is.
That's a Zoom bomber, huh?
Oh, okay.
That's our first official Zoom bomb.
We got Zoom Bomb, folks. Fucking A.
Protester.
Zoom Bomb City.
That was fun.
It's
And
yeah.
he's
It's
got
like
his ugly ass feet down there too. He don't even have
oh, he's
shoes on.
barefoot. I didn't even notice that costume. So you get the orange coat, prison garb, the fake wig, and the glasses. And eBay said, nah, we're not gonna allow that. So they pulled them all down.
Why?
They said they didn't want to have Jeffrey Dahmer.
He's a serial killer. He ate.
It's more like Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's the dude that ate people?
Yes.
That's the eating.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that dude's freaky. Yeah, fuck him. I wouldn't do it either.
Then he ate them.
He's missing one piece of the costume. I would have actually had one more piece, a bag of Old Trapper, and then when people ask what that is, I go, no, not what, who. Remember Trapper used to call in the Jim Rome show?
Oh, are we
That's what we
doing?
should talk about. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you at work?
I did that on the water hole. I crapped in my van.
Oh, I just farted. Did you hear that? I adjusted in my chair. A little fart came out. And I could see it in slow motion coming out of my mouth.
Oh, a Luke?
No. I almost had an embarrassing situation happen, though. The bathrooms weren't working, and I needed to go now. Like,
You know?
I had somebody ask me if I was a bot.
Are you a bot?
Well,
Have any of us in
Well.
this room actually seen Liz live?
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
What is happening on this Monday? This icky, disgusting thing that is Monday. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could just like rearrange the universe and Monday was part of a 3-day weekend? So you got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Then Monday would be awesome. Who came up with the rule that you get Saturday and Sunday off and work 5? So you work 5 days and you get 2 off. Who the hell thought of that? Whoever thought of that,
This guy is fucking stupid!
he's fucking stupid. There's a new drop for you. Also, whoever thought of the 5 days of work for 2 days off,
He's full of shit!
is full of shit. Yeah, some George Carlin. I got lots of new drops that I've been working on the weekend. So I'm talking about this weekend that I got off. But I've been adding to the show. I've been doing lots of stuff. The technical difficulties has a replay now. I should say a button. Has a button. So yeah, that's when shit goes bad or we get a guest on that goes sideways and I gotta shut that shit down. There's that. By the way, thank you, Ella, for liking the stream when I went live. Let's look at Ella's. You know what? I love these. So it's @_Ella_gaming. Accept everything just the way it is. I love these people that like the streams because they've got followers or they've got businesses or they're doing online streaming stuff. It's like this, I'm part of this community. So I'm going to start liking things when I see them go live just to support the process. It's part of the process. What else we got? We've got Burn Dog's in for the first comment of the day. I love how Adam over on Ryan's show gets the first comment off and then goes, "What do I win?" Like on the Haunted Horse show. And then Ryan's like, "Nothing." Because Ryan's a big duty head. Burn Dog, you won this.
You've won! You've won! You've won! You did it!
I mean, you get it. You get a button push. That's it. Shooter53877, you were second. And when you're second in the comments.
So you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
By the way, let's read this comment together. So Burn Dog's in first. Here's to another week of Haunted Horse and Waterhole. Yes. Yes. Another week of fun-filled tomfoolery. Shooter53877's in with a an advertisement, but I like to read these. Hey there, fellow streamer. I've been loving your content. Let's team up to boost your channel together. How about hitting $1,000 per stream with 1,000 viewers? Let's chat on Discord at SEUN _267. I've got a question. Hey there, fellow streamer. I've been loving your content. What piece of content? Tell me several of the pieces of content you're loving. I want to know. I would like to know some of the content you've been loving. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because first of all, I guarantee you spammed that in here and moved on to some other stream. But I'm waiting. I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. Respond. And then tell me what pieces of content. How long have you been watching? A week? A month? Which pieces of content have you been loving? I'm very interested. If we're going to do business, I would like to know what pieces of content you're loving so that I can double down and put more of those loving content pieces online. So I'm waiting before I whip out my credit card. I just want to know what pieces of content you're loving. So Shooter53877, let me know. And then I'm going to get my credit card out and go to Discord and chat with you about this business proposition to get me 1,000 streamers at $1,000 per stream. While I wait for that answer, something tells me that post is...
It's a complete crap.
Full of shit. You haven't watched any of my shit. You saw I went live. You threw that up there, and you've already spammed 20 other people while I just gave you 5 minutes of free airtime. Let's see here. I'm cynical. You know what? On Monday, if you're going to be cynical, Monday's the day to be cynical. What's going on with that little pixelation up there? Right up there in the top. I'm so anal when it comes to these things. He said anal. Respect my authority. Oh my goodness. I said anal. All right, we gotta talk about the new intro. New Mission Impossible. I can't even talk.
Oops, my bad.
Can't talk. All right, the new Mission Impossible intro. I am going to break that down real quickly. First of all, that idea was going to be for the water hole.
I fucked up.
I can't talk. It is Monday. Shit, I should have called this shit show Monday. Cause you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I watched another streamer today. I'm not gonna out the guy, but his quality was way down today. Not very good show. And, Ryan... Oh, shit! I freaking said his name. Damn it. Yeah, he's having as good of a Monday as me. And he blamed it on a cold or sore throat or something. Come on, man! The show is horrible. Your throat's fine. Stop making excuses. So I've redone the set. Hold on. I got to finish my thought. ADD theater right here. So the new intro of Mission Impossible, that was originally going to be for the water hole. And the reason is I would like to have an intro for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Totally different than the Cheers theme. So 1, 2, 3. Each night gets a different intro. And, I was going to do the Mission Impossible for that. But I needed some fill-in gaps with the video. It's got to be doing something with the fuse going across and the music playing. And I've watched, the Mission Impossible movies where they do it in the front and the TV show. And so I tried to do it with clips of the water hole. But pretty much those clips are Ryan and I sitting there. So he's got different clothes on. I got different clothes on. But we're really not doing anything. You can speed it up. It doesn't make it very action-y. So I thought, well, I'll just ask for Ryan to send me some videos of him out and about doing something. And then I thought, The last time I asked him for video, I'm airing dirty laundry today. The last time I asked him for video for the show that he co-hosts, where he's actually named in front of me. So usually if you're the front name, it's because you're more important than the other guy. I mean, that's how it works. Those people usually get paid more. They get better perks. So you want your credit to the front. So he's there. So I mean, he's busting his ass for the show apparently because he's first. And so, I gave him one assignment. When he went to a SoCal clone function, I said, shoot a little bit of video and then I can edit it down and we can play it on the show. I think that was 5 months ago, 6 months ago. I'm still waiting for the video. He says he shot it. I'm still waiting for that video so that we can upload it to the show. So knowing that I don't get those kinds of things when I ask for them in a timely manner or at all, I thought, you know what? I really don't want to be working on the Mission Impossible Waterhole intro for the next 7 months. So I said, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to make it for the Haunted Horse Show. I can go into my YouTube feed. That's all video I have posted publicly. Chop it down, put it together, and that thing took me about an hour and a half to do. Not 6.5 months if I would have waited for my co-host. Notice the Cheers thing? That's all. Those pictures and everything are all on Twitter, so I don't have to wait for people to send them to me. So I was able to get that done and not have to wait 6.5 months for them to send me a picture from the tour stop. So I'm just saying. Sometimes people in my world aren't very reliable to get me stuff in a timely manner. Now, in Ryan's defense, as I throw someone else under the bus, he's not the only one with these tardy assignments that never get turned in. Apparently another show, which will remain nameless, but you can figure out how many shows I know about and watch and we talk about together. Apparently, other people go to clone functions and they are assigned to shoot video for their shows and they never turn it in either. So apparently it's contagious. Maybe you just get dumbed down at the clone function, maybe a little drinky or a little snorty, and you just blow your assignments and you don't turn in your work. So I have a counterpart who also does technical work for his show, and he didn't get any of the stuff he requested either. So either this clone stop never happened and it was a big lie, or y'all are flaky. And, we wanted to do it.
Well, do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
But I don't trust that either. All right, 7-Eleven's in with my idea for your intro was that you should do a double OH horse, haunted horse, a James Bond theme. That's not a bad idea. That isn't a bad idea. I actually like that. I would put the haunted horse logo. God, I don't have it on this show. Anyway, I've got it right here. This guy, I would edit that onto James Bond's head as he walks in. But the problem with that is probably going to be copyright. Mission Impossible doesn't flag as copyright infringement. Neither does the Cheers theme because I pulled a piano version of it and, of course, sang my own lyrics. If I would have used the original Cheers theme, that was flagging copyright, which is why I didn't use it. And what's the other one I got? I've got, the mystery thing, and Burn Dog knows about this, that NBC mystery. That does not flag copyright either yet. So it all depends. Now, James Bond, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's going to flag. And it affects me when I monetize. So that's why I try to avoid it, although it sometimes does happen. And then every once in a while, I have some free music that I use. It does not flag. And then 6 months later, the person with the free music decides to start sending out notices, and then I get bit in the ass. And it's like, when I posted it was freeware. It was free. Anyway, I think that's a scam. I think people give out music for free and go, oh, yeah, you can use it. And then 6 months later, when everyone's used it, then they flag it and try to get the money for it. I think it's a scam. That's a theory of mine. Because it's not the first time one piece of music that was free all of a sudden become copyright infringement. Let's see. La 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 la. What am I still waiting for? Oh, yeah, I already talked about not getting my... Oh, God, Jay's here.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Jay's in the chat.
No! 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 No!
Yep. That's my reaction when I see Jay. Anywho, okay, so I covered that. Let's see, I got that. Got that. We got the new intro. You know what? For those of you that are in late, I'm going to play the intro one more time. This is the brand new intro. This will be alternating with the little flashlight dude. Once again, this is the new open that I cut. You know what? You guys won't be able to do this soon. But like I said, these are all, you should guess the countries that they're in. Let me count how many countries, because I haven't. But this is multiple countries of footage into this new open I have. All right, here it is. Tonight's the debut of the new open. It will alternate. So you probably get the flashlight on Friday, and you might get this next month. I don't know. But they'll alternate, so. All right, once again, that is the new open. That's 5.5 countries, and you're like, wait a minute. 5.5 different countries that takes place. A lot of different states in the United States. You're like, how's a 0.5 of a country? One's a territory. So that's why it's a 0.5 of a country. So anyway, there's 5.5 countries. That's a lot of work for that open. I had to go to 5 different countries, 0.5, to film all that footage to make a new open for the show. That was a lot of work. Especially with the airlines all screwed up right now. Anyway. So I redid my office. Because the green screen, see, it's chopping me up. It was actually worse. I had this little narrow work, so I had to remove some shelves and stuff because, I started doing green screen about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago or whatever, and it was chopping me off. So actually I can come way back here and I can get real wide, but it was chopping me off. So where's Jim and Indiana Cam? It's Jim and Indiana Cam. So this weekend I had to take out shelves that were right here, because otherwise, Jim and Indiana, otherwise they would have been in his camera shot, and he had to remove them so he can get more arm room and shit. Yeah. So now I'm not chopping my arms off when I just move, or my elbows or whatever. So, yeah, I did that. But since I removed some shelves over here, I have no place to put my drink. I got to reach way over there. This is applicable for what I'm talking about. And I have nowhere to put my phone. I don't have anywhere to put my notepad. So I'm figuring all that out. I might have to put a hidden shelf somewhere or a little file cabinet. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm struggling. Jungle Tourette's. Struggling to... I guess I'm going to sit on my notepad or put it in my lap. Yeah, I got to figure this all out again. So it's in the process. The gym in Indiana Cam used to have its little holder. Now it's on the floor, so I can keister it. What's the capital of Thailand? Bangkok. You listen to the Jim Rome show today, because you got that from the Jim Rome show when that guy called in from Bangkok. Obviously, I was listening as well. You know what's funny about that caller? He's talking about he teaches English over in Thailand, Bangkok, and he has his new students, and he's listening to Jim Rome, and they listen to the show, and they pick up whatever. I have heard that story before. That guy, either Jim has read an email from that guy, or that guy is called into Grant Napier's streaming show because, he used to co-host with Jim, or somewhere. I have heard that exact story before. So I have heard that guy. I think he probably emailed Jim Rome and Jim just forgot about it. But I've heard that story before. So during the pandemic, what? You heard that story too? I've heard that story. Or that guy called into the Jim Rome, the voicemail line or whatever. I have heard that exactly the way that guy told it from the exact country. So he said his first time caller. So I'm assuming he sent a post to Jim and he read it. Anyway, when that guy was talking about it, I'm like, I've heard this story before. So nothing wrong with it. But that was like a little deja vu for me. I had heard that. All right. We got weird news tonight. What time is it? There's an Eddie Murphy. I think I've talked about this before. There's an Eddie Murphy before he did Delirious, and he was huge. He had some audio cassette stand-up, and every time I hear what time it is, jeez, I can't talk.
Oops, my bad.
Every time I hear what time is it, I think of him doing the sketch Where's the Grandma, and that cassette was awesome. And it had the song Boogie in the Butt. I got to fix this green screen. That is driving me crazy, that freaking flicker shit. Driving me nuts. So here we go. I can play this. All right, it's not technical difficulty. It's just bugging the shit out of me when I look at the monitor. All right, filters. Let me see if I can clean that up. Clean it. Oh, that makes it worse. Ah! Oh, now I'm disappeared. Here we go. Let's see, right on the edge. There it is. Gone. Gonzo! God, that was annoying. Just seeing it up there flicking away. Now my finger's all weird. Ooh, that's creepy. All right. Yeah, the green screen.
Fucking thing sucks!
Anyway. Weird news. Here we go. I'm married. We teased this last week because this is also deja vu. Just a tip. I'm married husband, aged 18. Once again, this headline, like I talked about Friday, doesn't make sense to me. I married husband, age 18. It makes it sound like the husband was 18. And it's a quote, so obviously she wasn't very clear. I'm going to correct this with a red pen. I married my husband when I was aged 18. I was his 65th wife. How the hell is that possible? I was his 65th wife, and we lived together in a huge mansion. This is a weird headline. First of all, any dude that gets married 65 times...
This guy is fucking stupid!
I mean, I've been married 3. There ain't going to be a 4. And 3 wasn't going to happen. I've told this story before. After 2, I'm like, I'm never getting married again. But knowing that you should never make an absolute statement, I put an asterisk on that comment. I will never get married again unless I meet a woman that has never been married before. I am not going to deny her a wedding just because I fucked up twice. And sure enough, I fell in love with a woman that had never been married before. So here I am. Here the bleep I am. I'm married for the third time. But, you know, I'm not going to say, oh, well, I don't believe in marriage anymore. Sorry, honey, you can't get married because I met two women and it fell apart and it was horrible and everything else. Anyway, so I got married again. Third time's charm. This marriages last longer than the other two combined. Take marriage 1 and 2, glue them together. This has lasted longer than those, and it's still going. Up, Cindy's here.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
Cindy, I'm not going to lie. Burn Dog's very jealous you have a drop. He wants one, and I said, you got to earn it, Burn Dog. Got to earn the button. Cindy earned it by being the first T-shirt purchaser. She will always have her own button on all of my shows. So, that said, there are other buttons to earn. Jay earned it just by being Jay. He earned this button.
No, God!
Jay's in the chat.
No, God, please, no! No!
Jay's in the chat.
No!
Jay's in the chat.
No! No! No!
Jay says, I got married twice, but my dong is community property. Oh, there you go. Hey, whatever adults want to agree to is fine by me. We've met people that are polyamorous and they've got, man, that sounds so confusing and stressful. I can't imagine being with more than one person, woman, whatever. The poly thing looks complicated as F. All right. I married my husband age 18. I was his 65th wife.
This guy is fucking stupid!
And we lived together in a huge mansion. Whoop. All right. I want to find out what the hell's... Jeez. I'm reading ahead. My eyes are ahead of my brain. I just saw a 44-room mansion. By the way, I saw Cindy chump, LOL. Okay, that's what drew her out this time. She was lurking until someone used the word chump. Chump, LOL. Oh, that's funny. A woman in America's only polygamous town. We have a polygamous town in America? Cindy says wives have to double up. We have a polygamous town. I didn't know. I thought it was illegal in all 50 states. I thought it was. Let's read further. I did not know this. This is news to me. A woman in America's only polygamous town. Now, I did go to a place, so there's legal things everywhere. We went to the brothel, the bunny ranch, my wife and I's first date away from home. When we went to Tahoe and Reno and Carson City and saw the bunny ranch, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's the bunny ranch. We should go. And then drove up there, and then I chickened out in the parking lot, and she's like, don't be such a chicken. Let's just go up there. When they had the barbed wire, or the big cast iron fence, and all the windows were blacked out and cameras everywhere. I'm like, you know what's going to happen? We're going to go in there, and we're never going to come out. They're going to kill us, take our money, and then make us into beef jerky. It looked pretty intimidating from the parking lot. Get inside, and they've got gift shops and everything. I'm like, oh, tourist trap. Not the tourist trap I described earlier, but a regular tourist trap where they just take your money. So, you know, there's legal things all over the place that aren't legal everywhere else. A woman's America's only polygamous town became her husband's 65th wife, and they all live together. Okay, so there's no divorces involved. I assumed that he had been divorced 64 times and married 65. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. They all live together in a huge 44-room mansion. Travel vlogger Drew Binsky met with Brielle Decker, who is one of many wives of cult leader Warren Jeffs in Colorado City, Arizona. Okay, I've heard that name. I don't know much about it, but I've heard it in the news. Warren Jeffs, Colorado City, Arizona. There's a polygamy town in Arizona. I would have guessed a different state. The former base of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Binsky was accompanied by Sam, a former FLDS member, for his video titled Entering America's Only Polygamist Town. Oh, geez. Pedophile cult leader Jeffs. So he's a pedo? I'm already starting to not want to read any more of this. Okay. All right, I'm done. Done. I thought that story was going to go in another direction. And you know what? As you just keep going down towards Earth, you've got to rip the ejection cord, pop the chute, and bail out. I don't think that story was going to have a happy ending or get better. Bleh. 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 You mean the guy with 65 wives? It's also a pedo? Who saw that coming? Bleh. Let's move on to the mirror across the pond. See if we can do better across the pond. Although that last article was from the mirror, but it was here. I died for 45 minutes and was put into a body bag. But message from mom brought me back. Dead for 45 minutes. I didn't know that was possible. I mean, if you get like super cold, like you fall into ice water, they've brought people back from that much, but not in a body bag. And some more. Anyway, let's find out, shall we? Vincent Tolman recounted his near-death experience. Wait. Is it really a near-death experience if he died for 45 minutes and then came back to life? Wouldn't it be a death experience, not near-death? He was dead. The headline says, I died for 45 minutes. I would say it's a death experience. I'm going to correct it with my red pen. Let's reread the sentence. Corrected. Vincent Tolman recounted his death experience after a massive overdose of a dangerous bodybuilding supplement. Jeez, I can't talk.
I fucked up.
A massive overdose of a dangerous bodybuilding supplement, revealing how he observed paramedics give up on saving him and place him in a body bag. Vincent shared that during his journey to the afterlife. He was accompanied by a spirit guide named Drake, who showed him the good and bad deeds of his life. He expressed relief, saying, quote, actually did quite a bit more good than I ever did bad, unquote. See, I need to stay on the planet for about another 40 years to correct all the bad I've done. So I think that's a guarantee I'll live to 117. I need to fix a lot of shit. Which granted him access to a spiritual realm where he discovered that, quote, Earth is just a school. It's always been just a classroom, and it's never been a courtroom, unquote. Wow, that's deep. That's deep, former dead guy. Vincent detailed his guide's profound insights, but said, something tells me that this bodybuilding drug that he massively overdosed on also makes you really, 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 really high and fucked up. Sounds like he was on shrooms. Vincent detailed his guide's profound insights, but said that because Drake explained the workings of the universe to him telepathically, it's now, quote, hard to explain because everything was nonverbal. It was just direct understanding, unquote. Sounds like shit Aaron Rodgers would say. Give me things Aaron Rodgers might say for 500, Alex. However, this otherworldly encounter followed a terrifying ordeal. Oh, gosh. It's going to get scary.
Are you nuts?
Vincent described how he had been using a potent supplement for his bodybuilding routine. But when supplies ran out in the U.S., another U.S. story, He turned to a supplier in, guess what it is, Jay? Thailand. I don't know if it's Bangkok, but it's Thailand. He turned to a supplier in Thailand. I will say this. You don't want to order things you're going to ingest from overseas where they don't have very good regulations. Certain overseas places. I would eat shit from Japan, but not bodybuilding drugs from Thailand. I think I would pass on that. Cindy says, those women must be the recruiters so they don't have to sleep with him anymore. Gross. Yeah, right, gross. Jay, I don't know what Leopold is. DMT trip, totally worth it. Vincent hadn't realized. Wait, did I miss something? Recalling the fateful day. I almost skipped a whole paragraph of this death experience. I don't want to cheat you guys out of this story. Sounds amazing. Recalling the fateful day on the Coming Home podcast. Wait, you didn't go to Reddit? That's where everyone else goes. Vincent said, quote, we went online to try to find other sources. One of them was a company in Thailand, and so we ordered a bottle from them. When it arrives, we were excited. And we said, hey, we'll use this on Saturday and do a workout. We took it Saturday morning, but right off the bat, we felt something was different about this, unquote, reports the Daily Star. Boy, this news has bounced all over the place. First, it was on the Coming Home podcast, then the Daily Star. It ended up in the Mirror. It's going to be on the Jim Rome Show in 3 weeks. Just like that Rat Boy summer. Vincent hadn't realized that the liquid was of a much higher potency than he was accustomed to. There's a tornado back there. Do you see that? Oh, there's tornado! Tornado! Run! Run! Vincent hadn't realized that the liquid higher potency and he was accustomed to. And he and his mate had taken an enormous overdose that left them delirious and vomiting. They decided to go grab something to eat. That's what you do. When you take a substance and immediately you start being delirious and vomiting, you go out for lunch. It's what everyone does. Call poison control. Yeah, let's go get a Big Mac. They decided to grab something to eat, hoping it might help their problem. Quote, my buddy was starting to pass out as he was driving. There you go. A Dewey. I was shaking him awake. We pulled into Dairy Queen. I guess Big Mac, it's Dairy Queen. They went for Blizzards. I went directly into the restaurant and went straight for the bathroom. The supplement itself had a sedative effect when you have that much of it, and it was putting my body to sleep. Put me to the ground. Quote, I was passing in and out of consciousness, and my heart was starting to slow down. I'll add sound effects to the story. Boom, 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 boom. The last thing I remember was seeing the whole room start to spin on me, and I passed out onto the ground. Put me to the ground on my back. My body started to vomit to try to eject what was causing all this. And as it did, I breathed it into my lungs, so I suffocated. Reflux does that to me if I eat something and go to bed. Wake up gagging on stomach acid. When the paramedics arrived, Vincent alleges they attempted to revive him without success. Hey, you okay, buddy? Hey, what are you on? What'd you take? Then put him in a body bag and began the journey to the hospital. Vincent describes observing all of this unfold as if he were watching a film, even questioning the director's camera placement choices. So he's a movie critic of his own death scene. Hey, the camera should be over there. You can't see my face. You can only see the side. Yeah. Hey, there you go. Everyone's a critic, even when you're dead. Throughout the ordeal, he claims to have heard the thoughts of those witnessing his near-death experience. It's not a near-death. You died. His death experience, particularly focusing on a rookie paramedic who was hesitant about having a death occur during his first week on the job. You're fired. Why? Someone died your first week. If you make it to 2 weeks before they die, then you're quality, you're a keeper. You can't have a death on your resume at 1 week. That's funny. Let's see. Hesitant about having a death occur during his first week on the job. This paramedic unexpectedly unzipped Vincent's body bag and initiated another round of life-saving procedures, which led to Vincent showing signs of life and other paramedics joining in the effort to revive him. He was officially declared dead for 45 minutes and spent the following 3 days in a coma, with his distraught family rushing to his side. However, Vincent recounts, man, I cannot talk today or ever, anytime, being guided into a different realm by a spirit guide. Are we going back in a loop here? I started to see all the bad things. Wait, we've read this part. Bad things I ever did, even as a small child. That's new info. Went back to his bad things, even as a small child. Anything that was selfish or negative influence on someone else, I saw it. But I didn't just see it from my eyes. I saw it from, But I didn't just see it from my eyes. I saw it from my eyes. And I saw it from the eyes of anyone impacted by my actions or words. So he saw it from their eyes. Not only his eyes, but their eyes. I saw, blah, 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 blah. It was weird because I could feel like that lasted a long time. But at the same time, it felt like a few seconds.
Are you nuts? He's full of shit.
As that was happening, he adds, I started to get enveloped in this dark energy, this fear energy. Then all of a sudden started to feel this warmth as my body was shining a really bright light. All right, I'm done with you, dude. I'm done with you. Jesus goes on for like another 9-10 paragraphs. We get it. You died. You saw a bunch of shit. And then you're alive again. Because the rookie paramedic didn't want a death on his first week. And he unzipped it and revived you. What if he'd been there for like a year? He'd be like, I've seen this before. He's dead. You're lucky. You're lucky that guy gave a shit about his resume and getting in trouble. Let me catch up on this. Let's see. There was a guy Jay says there was a guy here a few ago that dropped acid and cut his roommate's heart out, literally. Jay, that's disgusting.
The following program is intended for mature audiences. The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
He saw it from the brown eye. What a bullshitter.
No, God! He's full of shit.
Anyway, I do remember bath salts being in the news for a few years and the things that people did while they were on bath salts. Very, 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 very gross. That's
totally inappropriate.
You know, and if I remember, if memory serves me right, if I keep talking about this, Cindy's probably already bailed. She bailed on you, Jay, when you talked about the guy dropping acid. You scared Cindy out of the room. Off the show. Tomorrow night, Waterhole, by the way, with Rhino and Horse. Find out what's going on in Rhino's life. He's got a sore throat today. Ryan, you better not pull that shit tomorrow. You are going to be here like you talk on this show anyway, or the Waterhole show. I do 90% of the talking. You just have to look amused at what I'm saying. You know, like, that's all you have to do. Just make it look like I'm interesting. Let's see. This one's interesting. We talked about this. We teased this last week. Ran out of time. My sister wants to bring her demon dog as her +1 to my wedding. It's idiotic. This is funny. So her sister wants to bring her dog as her +1. Hilarious. Do you take this woman? Will someone shut that dog up to be your shh, doggy. Yeah, that'll go over well. A groom band. Oh, it's the groom. I thought it was the bride. I made an assumption. A groom banned his entitled sister from attending his wedding if she dares show up with her demon dog. He explained how his 28-year-old sister is obsessed with her Bernese mountain dog. And brings him along everywhere with her. This includes birthday parties, seasonal gatherings, and even their cousin's wedding, where the pooch knocked over an elderly guest and tore up some of the decorations. Not wanting the dog to spoil his big day, he banned her from bringing it along and said she would be uninvited if she tries to sneak it into the venue. Where do you go when your entitled sister wants to bring her Bernese mountain dog to your wedding? You go to Reddit, of course. Taking to Reddit, he said, quote, "When I sent out my wedding invitations, I decided not to invite her dog." He decided not to invite her dog. Here's yours, and sorry, Pooch. You got left off the invitation list. Ha 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 ha! I decided not to invite you. I know she will bring it anyway if I just ask her not to. So I told her she can't bring the dog, and if she does, she won't be allowed in. Quote, my sister was furious and said if her dog isn't welcome, she isn't coming either. She accused me of not caring about her happiness and making her choose between her family and her dog, unquote. However, his parents believe he should relax the rules and allow her to bring the dog to, quote, keep the peace, unquote. But he isn't having any of it. He added, quote, my fiance and I are firm on this. We want our wedding to be calm and a beautiful day without any chaos. I've tried to compromise by suggesting she find a pet sitter for the day, but she refused and insists her dog is part of the family, unquote. Wanting to know whether he's right to stand his ground, he asked Reddit users, quote, am I an asshole for not inviting my sister to the wedding because she always brings her dog? In response, user said, you know what? I don't really care what they said. That's stupid. You know what? I agree with this dude. Dogs, unless they're service dogs, not that kind of service, Jay. Service dogs, you know, for blind, deaf, otherwise, you know, whatever. Service dogs and not, you know, service dogs. If they're service dogs, you got to let them in. And I don't think you'd have a problem. But just because you're a pet dog and you love your dog, that's stupid. Speaking of dogs, I saw this on Twitter mere minutes ago. There was a dog tragedy on the freeway. Don't avert your eyes. It's not that kind of dog tragedy. Dog tragedy on the freeway. That is the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile had an accident. It crashed. Wait, let me get a better angle. Let's try this. There it is. There was an Oscar Mayer wiener accident on the freeway. There's the wiener getting craned back into the upright position. I believe this happened in Chicago, but I don't see that. I'm going by memory. Anyway, the Wienermobile had an accident. It flipped over, didn't land on its bun, and the crane had to come in to fix the Wienermobile. There you go. Breaking news as of like an hour ago. The Wienermobile accident. Boom. Out of here. Jungle Tourette's. Jay, no politics in the chat. None. 0. I don't want to hear it. You will be booted. You've been warned. You've been warned. We ain't talking politics. Cindy says, F that dog. Which one? The hot dog Wienermobile? Or the dog with the wedding? It's not the dog's fault. It's that stupid woman. The 28-year-old dog owner. She's an idiot. I don't have a drop for that. Let's see. What does she have? Do I have a drop for the idiot? You know what I'd say if some woman showed up with her pet dog, wanting to get into my wedding?
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Don't you bring your dog to my wedding unless it helps you see or hear or another specific service-oriented need. Otherwise, get the hell out of here, dog!
This guy's talking junk at Haunted 00 Horse.
I am talking junk. Shouldn't be bringing the dog. Keep your dog away from the wedding. All right. What do we got? Oh, hey, John. Hey, John! Jungle Tourette's. Oh, my gosh. What is it? 555, 555. I was born, or I just had my 55th birthday on 5-5. 5-5, 55, and 55 seconds. A lot of fives recently for me. Cindy says wedding, LOL. F her too. Yeah, right? F that dog owner. Jungle Poles is here. Is this the Woodscopes? Jungle Poles, it is not the Woodscopes. However, there is a brand new Woodscopes August 17th. August 17th, 8 p.m. believe that's a Friday night. Or wait, we might have moved it to Saturday. There's breaking news. I think Woodscopes were moving to Saturdays now. That is a Saturday. New Woodscopes Saturday, August 17th at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Guests will be announced by the host. I don't think I should be outing the guests. I'll let 12 Wood do that. But there is a show on the 17th, which is a Saturday. He's figured out a way to get me back on Saturdays. Remember when DJ Haunted Horse was Saturdays? I'm like, oh, hell, it splits my weekend in half, and I moved it to Friday. Well, he's found a way to get me back on air Saturdays. I don't know how he did it. Like a Jedi mind trick. Ooh, Haunted Horse, Saturdays are better. Ooh, your Friday nights will be free. Ooh, yes, Saturday. Okay, I'll do it. That was dumb. When I said yes,
Fucked up.
Yep, I did. I should have said no. I should have said this.
No!
Hey, Hot Horse, you want to move Woodscopes to Saturdays? It's much easier on everyone. What do you think about Saturdays?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Are you sure? You sound a little hesitant there.
No!
All right. Anyway, we've got goddamn Taurus. Yep, we are special. We're special. You know who else is a Taurus? My wife. She's born April 24th. I believe that's a Taurus, right? April 24th astrologist. Yep, she's Taurus too. Butt heads. Boom. We get along really good. She's not as stubborn as I am. I don't know. If maybe she faked her birthday. She might be something else. 'Cause I am one stubborn bull. 21 to 21. Is that how they run? Yee Sir Ski. What is my bleep? This Kick censored something? Did they censor on? Yes, Sir Ski. Yes, Sir Ski. What's up, Yes, Sir Ski?
Welcome to the party, pal.
Did you censor that or does Kick censor? Because I've got all my, I want to see the swear words. We actually swear here.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
All right. We got one more minute. Waterhole tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific with Rhino and Horse. Shits and giggles. And it's censored. You want to prank call my ex? Is Yee Sir Ski? Is that you, Darren? Did you make a Kick account? Did you make a Kick account? So you can have the little K. Well, there's 3 Ks there. That you can't have 3 Ks in a row.
You racist piece of shit.
Just kidding. Ha ha! Jokes. It's jokes. All right. Yeah, it's me. LOL. Do it, Horse. Do it. What is up, Darren? You made a Kick account. That's funny. Now you got to make a, you know what? I also stream to this platform. I don't even know the name of it. It's so obscure. Hold on. I'll find it. What logo is that? Yeah, let me get the Jim and Indiana cam. It's the Jim and Indiana cam. Oh, 10 cents. Whatever that logo is for that channel, I'm also streaming there. Whatever that little... It's the logo on the bottom right. Like a little phantom-y looking dude. I don't even remember what that... Let me see. Oh, D Live. There it is. Now you got to make a D Live account. So here's where I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming at X, D Live, Kick, but it says I'm offline there. That's wrong. Twitch and YouTube. Here's all the Woodscope channels that I'm not streaming to right now. Look at that. So when we do Woodscopes, I check those on, turn mine off. There you go. There you go. There you go. Behind the scenes with the Haunted Horse. I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. Yeah, you must be plastered. Are you back from Reno yet? By the way, if you go from Reno to Carson City, which is just right there, you can go visit the Bunny Ranch and get some T-shirts and hats like I did. The Bunny Ranch. I've got pictures of me in front of the Bunny Ranch. How long would it take me to find it? Too long. Too long. I'm looking on Facebook. I know I posted it on Facebook. How long? I got to go into the photos. It depends. If it's in a vacation album, then I'll find it quick. If it's just random. Is it? No, it's going to take too long. Anyway, I'm outside the Bunny Ranch with like a $20 bill. I'm holding it up. And, yeah, I'll have to find that later. All right. Anyway. Anywho, that's the show. Had to leave early because of some trouble. Whoa. I got kicked off Twitch for a few. Did you? You didn't get, like, suspended. You just got kicked for something. All right. Anyway, Waterhole tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll see you all tomorrow. Happy what's left of your... Hey, one day is already down. Monday is gone. Rearview mirror. Most of you are off work, I'm assuming. Polly's not in here. That dude works like 12, 14-hour days. I am stupid. Nice. I just shit my pants. That's funny. All right. I would love to let this chat keep going. Hey, you got KKK again.
You racist piece of shit.
Can't have KKK. Stop it. All right, everyone. And by the way, if you're listening audio only, because I am going to start podcasting this, it's because the initial of the channel Kick is K. So he stacked 3 in a row, and that's what's showing up. It's not like the white hooded people, whatever. So he says, okay, good night, thank you. See y'all tomorrow. I just joined. Yeah, I figured that, dude. I figured that, Darren. because I had never seen you over there. I'm going to send you a picture. All right. I'm getting out of here. Can you get that KKK off the screen so that when I film a commercial, it's not sitting there? Let's try to remove that. Remove it. Let's go. Now that's all going to be on the screen. Better than what? There we go. All right. Wait, I need one more. It's still at the very bottom. All right, there we go. See you tomorrow. I'm stalling. I'm having fun. Anyway, see you all tomorrow. I got to get out later. You did it to me. You bad person.
Oops, my bad.
All right, out of here.